Funding and promotional consideration for HiQ are provided by Rio Grande University's main campus, Wing to Wing Foundation, and the Total Media Group. Today, these two teams begin their quest to be the winners of this inaugural Southeastern Ohio tournament on HiQ. And now, from the campus of Rio Grande University, here is the host of HiQ, Ernie Anderson.
Thank you, and welcome to HiQ here on this gorgeous campus of Rio Grande University in Rio Grande, Ohio. Gracious enough to help us out in our inaugural year of the Southeastern Ohio Tournament, all Ohio teams. We had some good ones along the way. Last week you saw the South Webster Piketon game, and boy, it was close for a good while, and South Webster pulled ahead 175 to 110 over a good Piketon team. Today we have Wheelersburg and Symmes Valley, and we will open the game, young people, with the buzzer round, so hands on those signaling buttons, and here is our first choice of answers. Akron, Toledo, Dayton, Canton. Founded in 1833, this is the fourth most populous Ohio city and serves as a major trade center for the Midwest. Its port is the fifth busiest on the Great Lakes. Which of those, and that will be Cooper?
Toledo.
Toledo is right. Which of those is known as the Glass City? So you strike first with the 5 points, all 5 points apiece. All right, let's take a look at your horoscopes, perhaps. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Gemini. If you were born between April 20th and May 20th, under which zodiac sign are you? And Bryson?
Taurus.
Taurus is right. Are you a Taurus?
No.
Would you like to be a Taurus? Oh. Anybody Taurus on the, any in the audience? No? Wow. I'm a Virgo. All right, let's see. Calcium, barium, beryllium, radium. Because of its radioactivity and chemical reactivity, which of those make adverse health effects? Reese?
Radium.
Radium is right. 3 in a row. 15-0 over Wheelersburg at the moment, but we have more questions to go, of course. A parabola, an ellipse, a hyperbola, or a circle. Which of those does this equation represent? X squared plus y squared, and that is Brady.
Parabola.
No? X squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 6y plus 36 equals 0. Reese?
Hyperbola.
It's a circle. All right, let's take a look at some Henrys now. Henry the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. To secure his hold on the throne, which Henry declared himself king by right of conquest retroactively from August 1485, the day before Bosworth Field. He was the first monarch of the House of Tudor. Brady?
Henry the 7th.
That's it. On the board now with that 5. Nice job there. All right, some names perhaps in the news yet, still this day. Marco Rubio, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Tulsi Gabbard, Pete Hegseth. Who is the current Secretary of Health and Human Cody?
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
RFK is right. Another 5 for you. Health and Human Services. Finish the question. All right, walnut, pecan, macadamia, Brazil nut. Native to the Australian rainforest, but takes its name from a Scottish-born chemist, and that's Cody.
Macadamia.
Macadamia is right. Another 5 for you, tying the score at 15. Let's look at some sports now. Nadia Comaneci, Mary Lou Retton, Daniela Silvas, and Lavinia Milosevic. She was the first female gymnast to score perfect 10 in the Olympic Games. Reese?
Lavinia Milosevic.
No? And Nick?
Mary Lou Retton.
How about Nadia Comaneci in 76? Retton did it in 84, Silvas in 88, and Milosevic in 92. All right, let's see what you know about your rock groups and kind of the leaders of these guys. Slash, Kurt Cobain, Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, oh, we have 5 choices, and Keith Richards. Which of those guitarists had the nickname of Slow Hand? And how about jabbing?
Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton is right. Now, our audio question for this game, and here are your choices. Mickey Gilley, George Jones, Conway Twitty, Merle Haggard. For the Grand Ole Opry's 100th birthday, fans were asked to vote on the stage's all-time greatest country song earlier in 2025. Now, the song that earned the distinction as the #1 is this classic, earning this legend a Grammy and Song of the Year titles at the ACM and CMA Awards, as well as being inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2007. In 2008, it was preserved by the Library of Congress and the National Recording Registry. Listen and name this legendary artist. All right, who is it? I cleared it. Javin.
Conway Twitty.
Not Conway Twitty, so we get to hear a little more of it. Nick. That's the old possum, George Jones, indeed. And what a great opening round here in our Buzz Around 2020. And we'll be back with the bonus round. We're going to find out from our team captains more about their schools, where they're located, the principal, their coach, anything you want to brag about when High Q returns.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
The W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University doesn't simply offer another degree. It trains students to see, understand, and explain the next stories that will define our world. Advertising and public relations, media studies and production, and journalism degrees at Marshall are unique because they are earned by doing, by getting involved in the work, and by understanding the process. Contact us for additional information or to schedule a campus visit. We're ready when you are.
Welcome back to High Q after a great opening Buzz Around 2020 tie here on the campus of Rio Grande University, Rio Grande, Ohio, our Southeastern Ohio tournament. Just all Ohio teams, and boy, it's been good thus far. You were watching the last couple of episodes, and this is our third episode, and we've got two great teams here, Wheelersburg and Symmes Valley. Let's find out about them. We talked to Brady for Wheelersburg, and Brady, tell us all about Wheelersburg, where you are, and what do you want to brag about?
So Ernie, we're from Southern Ohio, down in Scioto County. We're a decently small school, but big pirate pride. My teammates today are Isaac Inman, Cody Evans, Nick Sylvia, and I'm Brady Schomburg. Our coach is Mr. Brett Oakes. Our principal is Mr. Christopher Porter, and we're super thankful for you having us here today.
Well, we're glad you've made the trip here to Television City in Hollywood. Oh, wait a minute, we're at Rio Grande, don't forget. But thank you very much, and make sure you give your coaches and your parents love for letting you do this, and hopefully you're enjoying it. And Javin is our captain for Symmes Valley now. Where are you in the great state of Ohio?
We're down south as well in Willowwood, Ohio, and we're here with our wonderful coach, Miss Karen Ingalls, and our principal is the wonderful Mr. Zach Russell. And down in Symmes Valley, we've got a lot of clubs, a lot of sports, and a whole lot more opportunity. And with us, we've got, who was just in here, Bryson, and then Helena, Cooper, myself, and Reese, and OH, Ryo.
Oh, there you go. How about that? Nicely done. All right, welcome Symmes Valley and Wheelersburg. Now we're going to go into the bonus round. This is a category round where each team will get a question. I will ask a 10-point question. If they're sure of the answer, great. If they get it right, they move on to the other part of the bonus, which is staggered 5, 10, 15, you see. However, should they want more additional information other than the 10-point clue, they can ask for that. And we'll start with you, Wheelersburg, and it's the Caribbean. Here's your 10-point clue. Antigua, Barbados, Guadalupe, Martinique, Dominica, St. Lucia, and Grenada are all part of this island group.
The Southern Antilles.
No? You can take the 10 points, Javin the team, if you know.
U.S. Virgin Islands.
No, it's the Lesser Antilles. You had the Lesser and the Greater Antilles, so Lesser is what you're looking for there. Medical term for you now, Symmes Valley and Javin. 10-point clue, during this medical problem, the electrical impulses may be too fast, too slow, or erratic, causing an irregular heartbeat. When the heart doesn't beat properly, it can't pump blood effectively. When this happens, the lungs, brain, and all other organs can't work properly and may shut down or be damaged.
Do you think stroke's good?
You want the 5-point clue?
Yes, sir.
What is this 10-letter word beginning and ending with the letter A?
Aneurysm?
Not aneurysm. You can take the 5 points, move on to the other part of the bonus, Brady and team, if you know.
We don't have an answer.
It's arrhythmia. What we needed on that one. Back to you for U.S. states. Here's your 10-point clue, Wheelersburg. These two states have the Mississippi River as their eastern border and the Missouri River as part of their western border.
Take the 5 point.
If you play sports in these two states, you would be a Hawkeye and a Tiger. What are the two states? Brady.
Iowa and Alabama.
No? Can you take it for 5, Javin?
Iowa and Missouri.
Missouri is the other one, so you pick that up for 5. And now the bonus on the Persian Gulf, as timely as though torn from today's headlines. 8 countries border the Persian Gulf. I'll give you 5 points for naming 2, 10 more points for 3 more, and 15 more points for the 3 others. So when you're ready, this is your bonus. 2 of those will get you 5 points, and then we'll move on from there. 8 countries bordering the Persian Gulf. Give me 2 of those, Javin, for 5 points. And you can consult with your teammates. So just those 2 for 5.
Saudi Arabia. Yemen.
No. So you can pick up 5 points if you can give me 2.
Iran and Qatar.
Yes. I will name the others for you. Iraq, Kuwait, you had Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Oman, and the United Arab Emirates. So you picked up 5 on that. We'll have a math bonus if we get past this. What is it? This is for you, Symmes Valley, your 10-point clue. It's a long, narrow sea inlet with steep sides or cliffs created by a glacier. They exist on the coast of Antarctica, the Arctic, and surrounding landmasses of the northern and southern hemispheres. Your 10-point clue.
Next. Can we get the next one?
Huh? Norway's coastline has nearly 1,200 of them.
Glacial inlets.
No? You can take the 5 points and move on to the math bonus if you know.
Fjord.
Fjords, not to be confused with Chevys. No, I know, that's horrible. We'll strike that from the record. Now, so you get the 5 and move on to the bonus on math. Columbus discovered America in 1492. The Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock in 1620. Find the difference between those 2 years. And I will give you 5 points. Of course, the other team's always working just in case it comes back to them. So for 5 points,
128 years.
128. And by the way, that's how old I am. All right, your 10-pointer. The vertex angle of an isosceles triangle measures 80 degrees. What's the number of degrees at each base angle of the triangle?
50 degrees.
50 is right for another 10. Now, if 2a plus 5b plus ab equals 0, and a plus 5 equals 7, then b plus 2 equals, we'll give them the 15 points, and we get 30 points total. However, if they miss it, comes over to you, Symmes Valley, so be working. With 2a plus 5b plus ab equals 0, and a plus 5 equals 7, then b plus 2 equals?
-7.
No. You can take the 15 if you know. Your answer, Javin?
8.
It's 0, actually. Strange little math question there, but that will end our bonus round. Now, we're going to go to the 60-second round. Oh, we've added something special. They didn't hear this because they weren't here until earlier, in the earlier taping today. The categories, by the way, are NFL stadiums, name the state, animals, and classic movies in other words. Now, they, of course, get 10 points apiece for answering the questions. If they get all 10, not only now this season do we give them a 20-point bonus, get ready for your oohs and ahs. The team will get to share a pack of Smarties. Come on, show a little love for the Smarties. Come on, kids, Smart. We'll do that when High Q returns.
The W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University doesn't simply offer another degree. It trains students to see, understand, and explain the next stories that will define our world. Advertising and public relations, media studies and production, and journalism degrees at Marshall are unique because they are earned by doing, by getting involved in the work, and by understanding the process. Contact us for additional information or to schedule a campus visit. We're ready when you are.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
Thank you ever so much. Not only do we have our two teams here, we have a studio audience full of folks over there. I wish we could turn the camera around. We can't. And show them because some are in witness protection. Yeah. So the bonus round is done. So that means the 60-second round is here. Oh, so excited. I won almost last week. We almost gave away a pack. Team got 9 of the 10. So of the categories I have given you, the 3 categories: NFL stadiums, name the state; classic movies, in other words, or animals. Symmes Valley, you have the lower score, but you can score 120 points on the Smarties if you get them all. What category for you, Javin?
NFL stadium.
NFL stadium. So this they can consult on every question. You'll see your clock right here. Excuse me. So use it wisely. All right. My pacemaker made a noise. All right, here we go. Soldier Field.
Illinois.
Empower Field.
Colorado.
Ford Field.
Michigan.
Lambeau Field.
Wisconsin.
Huntington Bank Field.
North Carolina.
No, Lincoln Financial Field.
Pennsylvania.
Yes, Lumen Field.
Washington.
Caesars Superdome.
Louisiana.
Everbank Stadium. You have plenty of time. Last 2.
North Carolina.
No, and Acrisure Stadium, or Acrisure Stadium.
Pennsylvania.
That's right. Oh, look at that. You picked up 8. Nicely done. That brings you another 80, and Cooper knows his NFL stadiums. Huntington Bank Field.
Florida.
No, the Browns play there, kid. So that would be Ohio. And how about Everbank Stadium?
Florida.
Is right. The Jags play there. So you picked up one of theirs. Which category now for you, Wheelersburg?
Animals.
Animals. All right. You ready? And here we go. The Pincer is named for this 19th century German dog breeder.
Dachshund.
No. Large sea duck with fine, soft down is a 5-letter name beginning with 2 vowels.
Pass.
Short-legged breed of dog in the hound family with floppy ears.
Dachshund.
No. Type of terrier developed in the U.S. named for the East Coast city of its origin, not the cream pie.
Boston Terrier.
A 1930 novel involves the theft of what jewel-encrusted bird named after the island of Malta?
Maltese Falcon.
Right? Dog usually pictured with a little keg around its neck.
Great Dane.
No. Dog known for its blue-black tongue.
Pass.
A breed of horse from the Middle East Peninsula, registered as desert bred, and when imported to the U.S., we ran out of time. Tough one on that one. It gives you 2 for, brings you up to 75. Now, on the others, you can pick up from them, Symmes Valley and Javin. The Pincer is named for this 19th century German dog breeder. Answer.
Shepherd.
It's Doberman. Doberman Pincer. Ludwig Doberman. I think we've all learned something about that doggy. Large sea duck with fine, soft down is a 5-letter name beginning with 2 vowels.
Euler.
It's Eider, E-I-D-E-R. Short-legged breed of dog in the hound family with floppy ears.
Basset.
Basset hound. I love those little floppy ears. Dog usually pictured with a little keg around its neck.
Mastiff.
No, it's a Saint Bernard. And dog known for its blue-black tongue.
Doberman.
No, it's a chow or chow chow. And we got part of that 8th one. This breed of horse from the Middle East Peninsula, registered as desert bred when imported into the U.S.
Stallion.
It's Arabian horse. So you picked up none of theirs. No, you got 1. You got the Basset. So that gives you another 10. 115 to 75 as we finish up the 62nd round. Now we're going to go back to partly the category round and our Stump the Experts round. Then we'll have the final 4 buzzer round when HiQ returns.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
The W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University doesn't simply offer another degree. It trains students to see, understand, and explain the next stories that will define our world. Advertising and public relations, media studies and production, and journalism degrees at Marshall are unique because they are earned by doing, by getting involved in the work, and by understanding the process. Contact us for additional information or to schedule a campus visit. We're ready when you are.
Welcome back to HiQ. We've got a great game, 115 to 75, as we will go into the Stump the Experts round. Now we'll up the points to 10 points apiece on this one, and whoever wins will play last week's winner right here next week. All right, teams, here we go. We're going to start with the category round. It'll be a math term question, Brady and team. What is a unit of angle equal to an angle at the center of a circle whose arc is equal in length to the radius? It measures angles by distance traveled.
Radian.
Radian is right. Nicely done. Now, your math term question, Symmes Valley, Jav and the team. This is a 3-dimensional, 3D solid shape with flat sides having 2 identical parallel polygonal bases connected by rectangular or parallelogram faces called lateral faces. It does not have any curved surfaces.
Tesseract.
Say again?
Tesseract.
No? Do you know?
Prism.
That is a prism. Another 10 for you. And back to you, Wheelersburg, Brady, for double meaning. This is a piece of jewelry, typically oval in shape, consisting of a portrait in profile carved in relief on a background of a different color. Now, the word also means a small character part in a play or movie played by a distinguished actor or a celebrity.
Cameo.
Cameo is right. Also a great band that had Word Up. How many of you kids enjoyed the Word Up in it? All right. Your double meaning now. An aromatic plant with grayish-green leaves that are used as a culinary herb, native to southern Europe and the Mediterranean. It can also mean a profoundly wise person. Both of those meanings.
Guru?
Say again?
Guru?
No?
Sage.
Sage is right. Coming alive here in this last round, and that ties the score at 115. And let's go back to you for a foreign language question. In German, it's Schwester. In French, it's Sœur. In Latin, Soror. In Spanish, it's Hermana. What is it in English?
Sister.
Sister is right. One of our foreign language questions, giving them a choice of different languages. And your foreign language question now, Javin and team. In German, it's Oma. In Swedish, it's Mormor. In Russian, Babushka. In Spanish, it's Abuela. What is it in English?
Grandmother?
Grandmother is right. Nicely done. Your foreign language teachers would be proud. So with a tie score of 125, here we go into the final buzzer round. So put your hands on those signaling devices and wait for me to call your name. You'll have a choice of 5 answers. You just pick the right one, and here we go. Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, Air Force. In the 1981 movie Stripes, Bill Murray leaves his monotonous everyday life to join which group? And that will be Cooper.
Army.
Army is right. 10 for you. Mitochondria, lysosomes, ribosomes, vesicles, centrioles. Which cell organelle manufactures enzymes which can rupture the organelle? And Cody.
Lysosomes.
Lysosomes is right. Going down to the wire here. Roman, Greek, Italian, Spanish, Latin. Homer's The Iliad is an epic poem, and that is Helena. In Greek is right. And now, Wisconsin, Montana, Idaho, Minnesota, Washington. Which state does not share a geographic border with Canada? Cody.
Idaho.
No. And Javin.
Wisconsin.
It is Wisconsin at the end of the game in a well-played game. We'll double-check that score, 155, 135, when we come back with High Q.
The W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University doesn't simply offer another degree. It trains students to see, understand, and explain the next stories that will define our world. Advertising and public relations, media studies and production, and journalism degrees at Marshall are unique because they are earned by doing, by getting involved in the work, and by understanding the process. Contact us for additional information or to schedule a campus visit. We're ready when you are.
At Ryle, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success, and we can't wait to be a part of your story.
Very much, and welcome back to High Q. What a great game, one of the closest we've had this season, 155 to 135 indeed. Final score with Symmes Valley moving on. Played the winner of last week's game, South Webster. Should be 2 great teams coming at you next week. Ernie G. Anderson, thanking the folks here at Rio Grande University for our inaugural season, providing us a great atmosphere, and our friends from Total Media Group and Wing to Wing Foundation for helping fund this season right here on High Q. Ernie G. Anderson reminding you to adopt a spayed or neutered pet for a lifetime of love like I did with my Bark Twain, my little baby. Not quite a basset, he's a beagle mix, but the love of my life. You'll find love of your life perhaps at an animal shelter near you. Mine, Little Victories in Ona. Until next week, God bless you. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
This is Jason Filia speaking for HiQ at Rio Grande University, an Ernie Anderson production.